Squishy ball and band, everybody, and we're going to start down on the mat. It's a nice, gentle start. Sally's being very eco-conscious and not even putting her lights on, so she's gradually going to get light as the sun comes up, which I think is rather lovely. We're going to come down on the floor, and you're going to come down into child's pose. So put your big toes together, have your knees apart, and then stretch forward with your fingertips. And Judy as well. Oh my God. Look, 3 on each side now, Sunshine Sally. It's even Stevens. Hey, Judy. Just stretch forward in your child's pose, everybody, while Judy connects up. Here she comes. And just be aware of your breath, breathing into your back. So remember, you want to feel your back is like a souffle rising up as you inhale. There she is. Hello, Judy. We've just this second started. Come down into child's pose. And as before, please modify as you need to. That goes for everyone. So just another couple more breaths here. Also be aware of, pulling your bottom down towards your heels as you simultaneously stretch forward with your fingers. So your back is getting a little bit of a stretch. And you're starting to bring your breastbone down towards the floor. So you're opening out into that top part of your back as well as your shoulder blades flatten into your back. Nice souffle breaths into the back. And then you're going to bring yourself up into 4-point kneeling and just bring your legs so that they're parallel. So your toes are no longer together. All right. And then come back down into what is sort of like your child's pose. So pushing back onto your heels. Now you're going to come up, tucking your pelvis underneath you. So scooping up like we do, belly button to spine. And then you're going to come to center. So it's like you're in your cat stretch. And then we're going to roll through from the tailbone into our arch. So it's like a cat-cow, but we're just sort of squeezing in a little child's pose in the middle. And then push the mat away from you, still with an arched back. Push the mat away from you as you bring your bottom down towards your heels and then your head down towards the mat, ready to go again. So we scoop underneath, bringing the tailbone up and underneath us, getting as much of a C shape in the back as we can, and then lengthen through, rippling from the tailbone into that lovely arch, stretching out the spine. That's it. And then push the mat away from you. So you come into an arch there in the middle, that's it, and then push the mat away for you to come back down. Let's do 2 more, a little more fluidly, shall we? A little bit quicker. So up you come into a C shape for your cat, and then lengthen out the spine, arch your back, make a smiley mouth shape with your back, open out the chest, push the mat away from you as you come down onto your heels, head comes down to the mat. One last one. Up you come. Belly button drawing to spine. Work from your tailbone, lengthen out, lengthen. And then just stay where you are, and we're going to just do one plain cat-cow. So breath in, exhale, push the mat away from you as you round the back over. Let your chin come to your chest as well, so you get that little bit of a stretch in your neck. And then lengthen through to your arch, shoulders down away from your ears. And then return to your midpoint, so your sort of flat back mid position. Alligator time, everyone. Hike up a hip and look round towards your butt cheek, and then go the other way. So remember, your back is staying neutral for this, and it's just your tailbone, which is sort of sweeping left and right. So you're drawing sort of semicircles with your tailbone. And you should really feel that side of your waist contracting, much like when we do our side lifts. So you're getting that little pull on the waist as it contracts up and your butt cheek comes up towards your armpit. Super. Couple more of these. That's it. Moving the spine and then return to center. Super. We're going to take our left leg back, tuck the toes. Don't worry, we're not planking it or nothing like that. You're just going to stretch into your heel. Get a little calf stretch. That's it. Push the heel away from you. Straighten the back of the leg, open out the back of the knee. Yes. Lovely. Couple of little sort of gentle little pulses there just to open out the back of the calf. And then come back. Let's take the other leg back. Right leg back, tuck the toes. And then push the heel away from you. So you're lengthening into your Achilles tendon there and your calf muscle. opening out the back of the knee. That's it. That's it, Judy. So you're pushing back into your heel with your toes tucked underneath you. Should feel quite nice. Just do a quick one more either side. So left leg back, tuck the toes, press into the heel, stretch it out. That's it. Lovely. And other side. Super duper. And then come back and just come off your wrists and shake out your hands. So this first bit is a little bit 4-point kneeling heavy. So remember, you always have the option to go into your fists if your wrists start to complain. We're going to come back into 4-point kneeling for our Superman power grab with a little bit of speed. Speedy Superman, all right? So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Already be drawing your belly button to your spine. That's it. Shoulders down. Let's take our left leg back and our right arm. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen into your Superman. Stretch yourself as long as you can. Still make sure your belly button is drawing to your spine. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bring your elbow to your knee, round your back over like a cat stretch, drop your head, and then take it out. Exhale, touch elbow to knee. Stretch it out. And 3. Stretch it out. So you're rounding over like a little woodlouse in the middle there. And 5, using the breath. And 6, looking good, everyone. And 7. And 8, good. Stretch that one last time. Go back to that original lovely, lovely long length. And let's swap sides. Left arm, right leg. Stretch out nice and long, shoulders down. Here we go. Breath in and exhale. Elbow to knee, round the back and stretch out. And elbow to knee and stretch out. Tuck your chin. So as if you're trying to look at your knee here as it comes up. And stretch out. And 5. Stretch. And 6. Stretch to the tips of your fingers each time. 7. Belly button to spine. 8. Stretch it out back to that original length and come down. Good. Just shake out the wrists. One last exercise on your quadruped position. So you're going to tuck your toes, all of them. I was going to say both of them, but hopefully we've got more than 2. And then you're going to put your bottom in the air as if you're going to come up into a downward dog, but keep your knees bent. So we're calling this the bent dog. All right, so push your bottom high up in the air. Push your bottom up. So you've come up onto your toes. Here, can you see? As if you're doing a downward dog, that's it. Now, so your heels are off the floor here. And you're going to push the mat away from you so your chest gets closer to your thighs. Can you feel that? So again, you're opening into the top of your back. And then you're going to drop your knees, but keep them off the floor. So we're coming into a little knee hover, working the core there. Good. Back up into a bent dog, getting your chest close to your thighs there, pushing the mat away from you, flattening out your shoulder blades. Drop the knees an inch off the floor into a knee hover. Good. Couple more of these up into our bent dog. Tailbone up in the air, back to knee hover. Let's go 3 more if you can, but rest if you've had enough. Bottom in the air, push the mat away from you, down into your knee hover, up in the air, back to knee hover, feeling strong in the core, pushing the mat away from you when you come into your knee hover as well. Last one, bottom in the air, and down. Come to your knees on the floor and just shake out your wrists. Lovely work, chaps. Hopefully you're feeling a bit warmer and Sally is getting gradually lighter. All right, come down onto your back with your squishy ball between your knees and have your band to hand at the side of you, all right? Squishy ball between the knees. The usual position. Make sure your feet are in parallel. Bit of a squeeze on the squish to keep it in place. And of course, it does help you keep your legs in parallel, which is quite handy. And then you're going to take your arms in a T position with your palms facing up to the ceiling. So you might be getting a little bit of a stretch in the front of your chest there. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, you're just going to squeeze on your knees. That's all we're doing for starters. And then release. Exhale, squeeze on the knees and release. Keep going. Take the full length of your exhalation to squeeze. See if you can pop your squishy. If you do, I will buy you a new one, I promise. And release. Now, as you're continuing to squeeze on the knees and as you're feeling your inner thigh muscles fire up there, just have a switch your mind to what your back's doing. So you're in your neutral pelvis, so you're feeling that lightness of pressure in your mid-back. And what's your tailbone doing? Hopefully nothing. It's just hanging out there on the mat. We don't want it to be doing anything. We're not tucking under or anything like that. It's just literally the knees pressing together. Everything else is just chilling. Let's do one more. And this time you're going to hold your squeeze at about, say, 60%, because we're going to hold the squeeze there now for the duration. You're going to take a breath in. And as you exhale, this time you're going to tilt your pelvis. So this time the tailbone is going to move, going to lift up off the floor as you press your back, or back of your ribs, say, into the floor. And then inhale, rock back to your neutral pelvis, but keep the squeeze on your knees. Exhale, we tilt. Inhale, we rock back. Keep it going. As always, feel free to find your own pace here, moving the bottom of your spine as much as you possibly can. Keeping that squeeze, working those inner thighs, letting the belly button drop down into the mat each time. Let's do 2 more, shall we? Use the breath. What about your pelvic floor muscles? Can you imagine drawing the ball into your body to access those pelvic floor muscles as you tilt? All right, back into neutral, and you're going to grab your band. Your band is above your chest, palms facing your knees for a regular set of chest lifts. All right. Now for this one, you want to go back to your tailbone doing nothing. Have like a 10% squeeze on the knees so the ball stays in place. Breath in, exhale, up you come into your chest lift. The band will come towards your thighs there. Good, yes. Arms up, and then we go down. This is all we're doing for starters. Just a nice set of chest lifts. Exhaling as you come up. Inhaling as you go down. Seeing if you maybe can get the band a little bit closer towards the top of your knees each time you come up. Push it forward. Yes, looking good, everyone. Keep space under your chin. Super. Lovely. Let's do 4 more. And the tailbone, like I said, is doing nothing. It's just dropped heavy into the mat. Down, 2 more. Nice and strong. Down. Last one, we're going to hold it up. We're going to pulse the band forward, but we're working from our center, remember. Take a breath in, and we're off for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms up, chest down, tiny little pause there, a little break. Same idea, chest lift with rotation. As you come up, you're going to bring your band so it's vertical to the floor, like this, all right? And we're going to alternate sides, so right and left. So back as you were with your hands above your chest, take a breath in. Exhale, up you come, reaching that band forward past your hip as it comes to vertical. Good. And inhale down. Other side, exhale up, pushing that top hand further forward. Inhale down. Exhale up, lifting that shoulder blade a little bit higher off the ground. Nice, everyone. Down. And exhale. And down. And exhale, looking really good. And exhale. And down. Exhale. You've got it. Chest coming up if you can. 1 more set. Here we go. Down. up and down. Good. Get rid of your band, get rid of your ball. Bring your legs one at a time to tabletop and hold on behind your knees. Legs can be together. So this one's kind of fun. You're going to take a breath in. As you exhale, you're coming up into your chest lift. That's it. Now, tilt your pelvis like we've been doing. So the tailbone comes off the floor, and then press into your hands to rock yourself up to sitting. Yes, good. There you go. And let's sit up nice and tall at the top. Exhale, you're going to scoop it under. As you go back, you're going to let your toes come with you. Control it back down into your tabletop. Yes, that's it. Let's go again. Exhale into chest lift. Tuck the pelvis underneath you. Lift the tailbone off the floor and then push into your hands. Yes, Dan, well done. All the way up. Nice, Tim. Yes, Jan, Sally. Lengthening at the top there into a straight back, super. Exhale, scoopy under and let the toes come with you. Pull on your legs, it'll help you. That's it. Nice, Judy. Yes, nice, Matthew. One more of these guys. Exhale, up. Pelvic tilt and press, press, press. Lovely. Lengthen through. Exhale, scoopage. Control, 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 one vertebra at a time, all the way down. Lovely. Let's quickly come onto our sides. I'm very much aware of the time. All right, little bit of a clam fest, the condensed version of what we're doing in the main class. So we're going to start with diamonds. So drop your knees, lift your toes. That's it, and we're off. Take it up and down, speedy clams, down, and 3, good, and 4, yes, and 5, and 6, going for 10, and 7, and 8, and 9. Now hold your diamond clam open, wall in front of your body. You're going to lift the underneath thigh for what we're calling our Jan pincer clams. Thanks to Jan, we've got a new name for these. So we come up and down and up. Keep your knee to the ceiling, top knee to the ceiling. Yes. And then just lift the underneath thigh up. There you go. So you should feel it hard in your side there. Good. And down. 4 more. Up and down. Looking good. Matthew. And down. And 2. Yes. Last one. Just hold it up there. Squeeze it. Get your money's worth. And lovely. Straight away to the other side, guys. We cannot hang about. There are clams to be done, for goodness sake. Feet in line with your bottom before you start. Then you drop your knees, lift your feet, belly button drawing back to spine. And we're off. Diamond clams. Knee to ceiling. And down. Good. And 2. And down. And 3. Lovely. No floppy legs. Put some oomph into it. Is that 6? Yes, I think it is. And 7. And 8. And 9. Good. Now 10, hold up. Knee is still pointing to ceiling. That's not going to change. We're going to lift this underneath thigh. The knees do not come forward. Bring it up and down. Good. And 2. And down. And 3. There you go. Yes. And 4. That's it, Tim. And 5. Good. Yes, Judy. And 6. Looking nice, everyone. Jan. Lovely. And 8. Hold it. Squeeze it. Pincer clam. And down you come. Over onto your tummies for a quick bit of back extension. Oh, my word. And we're going to bring our bands with, and you're going to hold your band above you like this. The old YWCA position, okay? That's it. Lay yourself down. Oof. Tailbone lengthening towards your heels, belly button drawing away from the floor, shoulders down. Let's leave our arms down for the first couple. So nose is floating off the floor about 1 centimeter. And then inhale, roll it forward as if you're rolling a marble to the top of your mat. Keep your arms down, keep your hands where they are. Don't let them pull towards you, just working into the top of the back. And exhale down. Inhale, marble roll. That's it, good. And exhale down. 2 more. Inhale, roll the marble. So you're looking towards your band. And exhale down. Still keep that belly button drawing away from the mat. And down. Let's add the arms. Marble roll. And now the arms float up. And once they're up, I want you to pull on the band, make it longer. Pull it out, stretch it out. Then let it retract to its original length and then float everything down. Marble roll. Float the arms. Stretch it out. Feel the muscles in your back. Can you feel that? And retract and float down. 2 more. Nothing nicer than a nice muscly back, don't you think? Or toned, not necessarily muscly. Stretch out your band. Pull, pull, pull. Let it retract. Float down. Now, last one, you're going to come up. If this feels okay for you, listen to your body as always. Pull the band wide and then bend your elbows as if you're bringing your elbows down to your waist so the band comes behind you. So your elbows are bending into your waist. That's it, everybody. Still in your back extension. Yes. Just hold it there. Get those shoulders rolled down and back away from the floor. Lovely. Open out the chest. Super. Straighten your arms above your head again, back into the YMCA position. Float down and push back into child's pose. Well done, everybody. Everyone okay? I've got a different angle for Judy. I like your armchair, Judy. It's nice. Stretch it out, everybody. We're nearly there. All right. Back into your 4-point kneeling, this time with your squishy ball. All right. Now we're going to pretend this is one of those big sort of game show joke buzzers that you press down. All right. Your start of return sort of thing. Have your hand on your right, have your right hand out. I was going to say have your hand on your right ball. That really doesn't sound good. Have your right hand out. Take your left foot behind you, straight out. That's it. Now, just make sure, as always, when we do this kind of thing, that your hips stay facing the floor. And when the leg starts lifting, the hip doesn't come up with it. Keep the front of the hip facing the floor. So you're going to press down on your buzzer hard, and that's going to let your leg lift up. That's it. But I want strength in the arm as well as the leg. Good. And then let everything float down. Press down on your squishy. Straight arm there. Good. And down. I say straight arm, but as always, a bit of softness in the elbow joint, please. Press down and the leg floats up as if the two are connected. And down. Let's go again. Press down. Super. 4 more, chaps. Press down, the leg floats up. Keep your belly button drawing to your spine. Looking really good. Press down hard. Again, like you're trying to pop your squishy ball. And down. 2 more. Up. You right, Matthew? He's okay. All right. No, take it easy. I'm not bullying you, just checking. And down. Good. Come off your knees, guys. Is everyone okay? Yes? All right, let's just go to the other side. So squishy ball under your left hand now, out in front of you. Right leg extended back. Remember, get that belly button drawing to your spine and shoulders are down. Here we go. Press down on the squishy and the leg floats up. Good. And down. Exhale as it comes up. Good. And down. The leg, that is. And 3. Super. Down. And 4. Looking really good. Press hard into the squishy. Down. And 6. Really good. 2 more. 7. Down. And 8. Lengthen that leg. Lengthen it. And down. Good. Get rid of your squishy ball. Shake out the wrists. Lovely. We're going to tuck our toes. You got to, you're right, Dan. You're not going. No, he's good. And we're going to come back into that bent dog, chaps. So tuck your toes, lift your bottom in the air, keeping your legs bent. So your heels off the floor, and then push the mat away from you so you can get your chest closer to your thighs. But then hold your chest where it is and let your legs gradually straighten and your heels descend down towards the mat. There you go. And then go again. Come up onto your toes, bend the legs, push your chest towards your thighs. Hold on to the sides of your mat if your hands are slipping. And then start to straighten your legs. Your sit bones stay high up in the air and your heels descend down towards the floor. Couple of breaths there, stretching everything out. Stretch out the backs of the legs. Stretch out the back. Keep the ribs into your body. And then bend your knees, walk yourself slowly back towards your feet. And an extra little hammy stretch here if you want it, guys. So either hands on the floor, or on your ankles or on your shins. And again, sit bones to the sky as you let your body fold forward over your legs. So think about that hip crease where you folded going up. Crown of the head going down towards the floor, keeping the weight slightly forward. And then bend the knees, take a breath in. Exhale as we float all the way up. Super, and a shoulder roll. Good, we've got 2 quick little arm exercises to finish us off. Grab your band. You're going to take it behind your back. It's like some kind of, again, like a game show. Like we've only got 2 minutes. A stressful way to start the day. Hopefully not. Now, hold enough tension. Hold it tighter than you would normally. Hold it tighter. Go on. That's it. And then come up into your cactus. All right. So it's on your back like that. Usual thing. And then we're going to pec press. So exhale, pec press. Now bring your elbows together. Good. Exhale and open. Exhale. Good. Can you feel the band helping you, giving you some resistance? And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hold it together. Now turn the palms to face you like you're doing a book in charades. Keep the elbows together. We're going to pulse up for 10, 9, 8. Elbows together. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring your arms down. Bring the band down so it's next to your hips and roll your hands in. That's it. So you want to end up with the band around your hands, like you've tied yourself up. And then your palms are to the back of you. All right, that's it. You can just hold on if that's, a bit too complicated. So just make sure your shoulders are rolled down and back, and then you're going to lift the arms away from you. That's it. We're just going to pulse into those triceps. Shoulders down and back, and then lifting the arms. Palms up to the ceiling. There you go. Shoulders down. Super. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Untie the band. Get rid of that. Quick arm stretch. 1 this away. There we go. Lengthen the arm. Super. Bring it up. Let it drop behind you for that little tricep stretch, darlings. That's it. Lengthen it out. Looking nice, everyone. Other arm. Lengthen, lengthen. And the sun's come up. Looks pretty grey out there, though. Lengthen into the tricep. Super. We're just going to finish with our little double bouncy thing. So feet fist width apart, arms up above you. That's it. Take a breath in and we exhale. We drop, we come back up. Good. And drop and drop. Make sure your knees are going out over your second and third toes as you come down. Get your bottom nice and low. Bend the legs. And then just let the arms go. Let them go. Let them go. Super. 4 more. 4. Use the breath and let it go. Give into gravity there. And 2. Up. And last one. Hold the arms up. Imagine someone's holding like a trapeze person. They're holding you from their swing and you're going to float up. That's it. You're dangling from the trapeze, everybody. Super. And bring yourself down. Press the arms down. Finish it off. And you are done. Have a super day. Have a super weekend. Nice.